The global on-demand app industry is going to reach to 935 billion in near future, out of which 49% users are millennials or Generation Y. Don't you wish to be a part of such a huge industry? In this video, I'm going to help you with all the ideas you can implement in on-demand industry so that you can start your business. In case you already have an idea, you can play around with the idea and start your business. This video is a benchmark or a push to get an idea on type of businesses you can start in the on-demand industry. Hey guys, my name is Deep and today we are going to talk about on-demand applications and the ideas you can implement in on-demand application. We'll start with first the statistics on what is happening in on-demand industry and what is expected, and then straight away we'll move towards the ideas you can implement. So as it is expected, the market is going to reach to 935 billion by 2023, and that is a huge market, and there is a reason for that, right? Everyone wants everything on demand. They want everything at their fingertips, at the time they want, at the place they want. And that is growing the business to a really huge level. The average consumer really get pissed off when they don't get things at their time, at the place they want. And that is one of the reasons why this industry has grown so much far at a much speed, right? The reason is that you talk about applications like Thumbtack. You talk about applications like Uber, you talk about applications like Uber Eats or any other food delivery, medical delivery, grocery shopping, or any of the application. Everyone wants everything at the perfect time they want, and if the companies are able to deliver that, they are successful because that helps people to save down pre-planning. That is what is happening right now. People don't want to pre-plan the things. People want things immediately, and the on-demand application is solving that situation for them. You want to hire a place to party, you go to the application, you find the place. You want to get liquor, you just find the wine shop and get your wine delivered at your time to celebrate your birthday. Just take an example of Thumbtack, right? Thumbtack has dominated the market so much. The only reason is people want the facilities at the place. You want a carpenter, you want to fix your tire, you want to fix your car. Everything you can get at a single tap at the time you want, right? Because it's a huge marketplace. It's not dependent on one service provider or one company. The company gets people together. They're getting the service providers in each of the category, and they're getting the customers in each of the category at a single place. The meeting point is where they make money, right? That is the reason this market has been growing tremendously in past 5 years, if you see. And particularly after the pandemic situation, people don't want to go out of their home, so they order everything online, on demand, at their convenience. And earlier it was limited to countries like US, UK and Australia, but now if you talk about Africa, if you talk about India, if you talk about other Asian countries, you see the presence everywhere. Talk about Zomato and Swiggy in India, the food delivery startups. They have grown so much in the last 3 to 4 years of time. Right? If you talk about Uber in India, that has grown so much, right? So the market in many of the countries is still uncaptured, or there's just one or two competition, so it becomes really easy to get into the market, get investment, get the ideas rolling. For that, you of course need good amount of development, and that is the reason companies like us, Ibiixo, we provide a complete reliable solution for any on-demand applications you are looking for, right? So let's talk about the ideas. Let's talk about what you're here for, the ideas or the type of applications you can plan in on-demand industry. Okay, so the first one is on-demand healthcare, and many more industries in the healthcare industry. So if you want to know more about what all the industries you can plan in on-demand healthcare, the link is above in the information bar, right? So on-demand healthcare is one of the most prominent player right now to invest in. The second is on-demand food delivery. People want to eat. They want to eat their favorite food at their place, and that is where this comes into the place. The next one is on-demand video streaming, that is OTT platforms, something like YouTube, Netflix, or you talk about Amazon Prime Video, right? So you get into a situation wherein you are playing music or facilities or videos for them on demand based on the customer's need. Then comes on-demand handyman or on-demand laundry application. You want to get your things done. People want to get your things done anything in the home very easily, and that is where this comes into the place. In if you talk about the statistics, you'll see that on-demand handyman or this sort of things like Thumbtack, that has a very large market, because it is a bit difficult to get all type of resources in a platform, so it has less competition. So if you capture that space, I'm sure that in any country you'll be able to make a huge money out of that. Now, on-demand courier application, on-demand transportation, and complete logistic system, right? That is again going to go huge. People are moving from one place to another. People are moving things from one place to another, and things are moving every single day. If you get drivers or transportation company or logistic company with their customers in a single platform, the on-demand transport or logistic application, that is going to kill the way the business it has been done in many parts of the world. On-demand tourism application, on-demand beauty applications, and many such things can be planned. Now, not just these ideas, there are some weird ideas you can plan, like hiring a dedicated or getting a dedicated applications for on-demand videography, on-demand photography, right? On-demand particular things, not just an overall on-demand application. Like Uber is for on-demand taxi. You can plan particular thing for on-demand catering, right? On-demand or on-demand garden moving, on-demand so many things you can plan. Get into this space. If you want more ideas, if you want to understand how the things work, if you want to know more about the development process and how much it's going to cost, get in touch with us at sales@ibiixo.com, and you can reach me personally at +91 99 137 96777. We are going to sit down together. My business analyst team is going to be with you, get you the perfect solutions you need, analyze the market, and suggest you what would be the best thing to invest in right now. We are a one-stop solution for you, starting from the planning, business analysis, implementation, development, marketing, and getting investors in place. Stay tuned with us. Signing off from Ibiixo Studio, Deep.